Oh, let's get a mic check. All right, we're ready to go. Welcome back, everybody. This is Axon Jackson Wilson with some more NBA 2K26 MyCareer. Folks, we've officially made it to the NBA. It was quite the journey, but we're here. We got drafted by the Charlotte Hornets, and we're getting ready to make our debut as a sixth man against the Brooklyn Nets. First things first before we get started, for everybody who's unaware, this is what we're getting ourselves into. Hall of Fame, 10-minute quarters. As you can see, Hall of Fame's the hardest difficulty. For all you 2K veterans that are tuning in, it's where all the cheese is. It's going to be unfair at times. But you know what? We're grinding through it. You know, go big or go home. And also, before we get action started today, I'm sure we've got viewers still tuning in. I'll give them some more time. But for those of you that are viewing this, whether it's during the live stream or after the fact, I just want to let you guys know that Jesus Christ loves you. I don't care who you are or what you've been through. He died on the cross for you so your sins can be forgiven, that you could spend eternity with him in heaven instead of serving the eternal punishment that me and you all deserve in hell. The wages of our sin was death, but the gift of God is eternal life in Christ Jesus our Lord. So he gets all the glory, gets all the praise for everything. He gets praise for it all. And he's the reason I'm bringing you this message, and I'm bringing you this live stream today. You know, we do this for entertainment purposes, but we want to glorify him at the same time. We want to get the gospel out to as many people as we possibly can. I think we're up to 41 subscribers, so there's plenty of room on board. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell the rest of your family. Ladder of Light Gaming. Everybody is welcome. All right, without further ado, let's get started. So look at our docket. And like I said, we're playing against the Brooklyn Nets. It's going to be a home game in North Carolina. Let's head to the arena. Enough talk, it's go time. But first things first.
Looking good, MP.
I think we're going to have to talk to a few people. So let's head into the practice facility.
Ooh, that felt good.
See what's popping. I actually don't think I need to be in here.
Feeling you, MP.
Because we've already been putting in a lot of work in the park. Okay, so it looks like I need to head to my court. Shouldn't be too far away. Let's go by skateboard. Check your boy out. For those of you looking for gameplay, I apologize. It's been a while since I pulled up this MyCareer mode. I forgot I had to talk to Xander. But let's get that out of the way real quick.
Okay, since the beginning of the season is about to start, I wanted to meet with both of you and go over our video content.
I'm all ears.
What's on your mind?
Great. I'm glad you asked. So over in Europe, you know, I filmed a bunch of content centered around our biggest games. You know, who we're going up against, why it mattered if we beat them or not, and that stuff all pumped up my draft stock.
Right.
And I thought that was cool. We should do more stuff like that. But I'm planning on having a very long career in the NBA, as you know, Austin, and just filming that will get stale after a while. So I was thinking, what if we come in each half of the season and we pick a theme and film a bunch of content around that theme?
Huh. I think I know what you mean, but I'm gonna need an example.
All right. So say the second half of the season is about to start and I'm in the running for Rookie of the Year.
Feeling confident, huh?
You know it, Austin Kelly. But, like, if that's the case, right, we could do a whole bunch of content around that. Take you behind the scenes and show you what it's like to compete for an award. We'd still pick key games, of course, to highlight the theme, but there'd be a little bit more, how do you say it, Xander, narrative to it.
I like this. I like this a lot. So it's like a new season of a TV show every time you switch themes.
You see the vision.
You know, if you picked a theme that resonated with, let's say, a particular sponsor, that could mean extra money too. I mean, not trying to push you, just saying.
Austin, I love money. You don't gotta push me.
And just so I got this straight, you pick a new theme twice per season.
Yeah, I figure once at the beginning, once in the middle. Give us some time to, like, really dig into it, so it's not that long that it'll get stale, but 6 games per theme, right? I mean, something like that.
I love it.
It's a great idea, MP, really.
So, have you thought about what theme you want to start off with? It's the rookie season. You got to kick it off with a bang, bro.
Oh, yeah. I got just the thing.
So it looks like got to pick some key games here. We could go for all-star aspirations. We can make the NBA Cup a priority. Just to list a few. There's really a lot of directions we can go with this. But I think what we could start with is this one right here. Let's show the basketball world they've been sleeping on us. We want to outplay all the rookies that were drafted ahead of us. Let's go for that.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP here to let you know what we've got popping off on my socials for the first half of my rookie season.
What's that?
I'm gonna highlight games against top rookies in my class to prove that I should have never dropped to the second round.
Your critics are going to ask why you're still upset about the draft. You made the league, bro. It's time to focus on the task at hand.
Xander, I'm not upset. I'm motivated. My fans have been with me since day one, so they know what I'm about. Now it's time to put the rest of the league on notice.
All right. How do you think your teammates and coaches will react to this goal?
Great question, Xander. Great. I should probably clear that up. This is just the focus on my social media channels. Behind the scenes, I'll be doing everything the team asks of me to win games. But in front of the camera, I'm gonna show you what's like in my mind as I try to prove that I am the best rookie in my class.
All right. But why pick on other rookies instead of the league in general?
Because I'm crazy, Xander. No, I'm not that crazy. My first step is just to show that I'm an elite rookie. Once I do that, I can set my sights on the vets.
I'm sold, man. You sound like a guy with a plan.
It's gonna be entertaining. So, make sure you subscribe to Out of Bounds because you don't want to miss a video. MP, out. Okay.
Keeping it realistic.
How was that?
Great. You nailed it.
Bad. Yeah, so I'm going to head to the arena. I got a meeting with Coach to go over some things before the game tonight.
All right. I'll get editing this and get it to you as soon as I can.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro.
I got to ask, you feeling nervous at all? You seem pretty calm.
I mean, a little. Mostly I'm just excited, man. I can't wait to put on that jersey and play, you know?
I'm happy for you, bro. This is huge, man.
Hey, and it's only the beginning. I'll check you later, all right?
All right, I'll see you.
Okay. Now, without further ado, to the arena. Actually, while I'm on the way, let's pull up my appearance and see if we can put on some gear. All right, let's get suited up. I'm a simple guy. You need to put on the most gear because gear means nothing if you don't have game. I'm confident I've got plenty of game.
Coach.
MP, welcome, man. Welcome. Have a seat.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Man, we are so thrilled to have you part of this team.
Yeah, like I said during my workout, this is where I want to be. So
Good.
I'm happy to be here.
Well, we're happy to have you, and we're happy to grab you when we were. You know, we've got high hopes for your career, and we're hoping for you to contribute immediately.
Same. I'm looking to make an impact.
Great. All right, look, MP, I love that energy, but we're here to help you maximize your potential. But your success, that's up to you, man. The harder you work, the farther you'll go.
Yeah, speaking of that, I know it's planned for me to come off the bench initially, but, Coach, I want to be a starter.
You're hungry. I like that. But this is the NBA. Coaches want to win games, and rookies make mistakes.
I hear that. I do. But for argument's sake, let's say I play a clean game. What do I have to do to be a starter after that?
Well, assuming you play a clean game, and it's pretty simple, but just be better than the guy ahead of you. And if you really deserve a start, it'll become apparent quickly.
Well, Coach, I think it may surprise you by how ready I actually am.
We'll see. Most rookies take at least a season to adjust, but maybe you're the exception. I hope you are, man.
All right, so we're out to perform Mason Plumlee in teammate grade. We only got to do it twice. You're on, Coach. And there he is. Action, Jackson, Wilson. Taking the walk of glory to the NBA hardwood for the very first time. Ooh, a cheerleader's taking a little glance. That boy's sexy. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, here we go, y'all. Let's get a couple of shots up. Gonna make some noise for the hometown crowd.
The National Basketball Association and the Charlotte Hornets are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior.
There's two rising stars, LaMelo Ball and Action Jackson Wilson in Charlotte Hornet tees, getting ready to make their season debut. And for Wilson, it's his NBA debut. Welcome to NBA Premier Week. It's the Brooklyn Nets and the Charlotte Hornets from Charlotte, North Carolina. Mason Plumlee will be getting the start at center. Wilson will be in there shortly as a sixth man. Can we make a statement and earn our way into the starting lineup early on? We only have to outperform Mason Plumlee in teammate grade 2 games. Sellout crowd ready to make some noise. We got that A grade on the home court advantage. The city's excited for what is hopefully to come for this starving franchise. And as Wilson enters the game, Brooklyn Nets have a 23-20 advantage. This is Wilson's opportunity to get out there with some of the starters and hopefully lead a rally. See if we can make a run. So the inbound will go to Wilson. Uh-oh, they went for the steal. So he gives it to Sexton, and Sexton misses the layup. If he would have gone straight up with that, he probably would have had 2 points. So now Brooklyn will have the ball, trying to add to a 1-possession lead. Claxton swings it over to Wolf. Wolf guarded by Williams. Gives it to an open Thomas, and Thomas gets the jumper to fall from 15 feet out. 25-20 lead for Brooklyn as Wilson will set a screen right side for LaMelo Ball. Ball looking to drive. Ball kicks it out to Wilson. Wilson will fake. He's also out there with Con Knipple, the first-round pick for the Charlotte Hornets. Good screen by Wilson. He pops out, takes the jump shot, and hits. For the first time in his NBA career, Jackson Wilson is on the board with 2 points. His first field goal is right down the middle. Now Claxton, guarded by Wilson, he'll give it out to Mann. Mann's got 7 seconds on the shot clock. Jumps it into Wolf. Wolf's been hot in the early going, and he lays that one in. 27-22. Wilson outside. Surveys the floor and gives it to Con Knipple. Wilson screens for Knipple. Outside, Wilson for 3. No good. Offensive rebound, Sexton back to Williams. Now Wilson, he'll ask for a screen and give it to LaMelo Ball. Ball fakes, jab steps, 4 to shoot. Good screen by Wilson. Ball gets it to him, and Wilson kisses it off the glass. Couple of baskets in his first 3 attempts as an NBA player. LaMelo Ball picking up that assist. Now Demon to Claxton. Claxton with the dunk. Great cut there, and he beat Wilson to the pine. Wilson outside. Beats Sexton. Wilson with the screen. Able to lose Sexton's defender. Sexton pulls up and gets 2 points. 29-26, Brooklyn still with a 3-point lead. And trying to pull away, but Charlotte's had an answer almost every trip down the floor. Claxton, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Now down to 5. Thomas is going to force up a 3 from way back. It's no good. Wilson with the rebound and kicks it up ahead to Sexton. Sexton, outside Wilson. Fakes, out to Knipple. Knipple off a screen from Wilson. Knipple, Wilson for 2. Got it. I tell you, that pick and pop has been working to perfection for the Charlotte Hornets early on. Wilson has hit 3 of his first 4. Now Demon to Claxton. Claxton looking to drive, and he draws the reach-in foul on LaMelo Ball. That's the 4th team foul of the quarter, and that's going to put the Nets in the bonus for the next 50 seconds. Outside, Terrence Mann. Mann pulls up. No good. Rebound by Wilson. Wilson down the floor to Knipple, but it's stolen by Johnson. Up ahead, Mann. Wilson back on defense, but Mann able to lay it up and in. So the Nets able to turn a Wilson turnover into 2 points. Hornets looking to push. Wilson to a cutting Williams. Wilson trying to cut through the back door. It's not there. They'll give it back to Williams, and they'll reset. Sexton to Wilson. In the corner for Mann. A failed steal attempt, and Mann burns him. Wilson picks up his first assist as a member of the Charlotte Hornets in the NBA. 31-30 Brooklyn. Thomas, top of the key with 4 to shoot. Final seconds ticking away here in the first. Thomas with a wild shot, but it's no good. So the Hornets may be down, but Jackson Wilson has been balling out in his first minutes as an NBA player. Take a look at that silky smooth touch. He's made 3 out of his first 4 shots. He's grabbed a couple of boards, and he's dished out an assist as well. He did have a turnover that amounted into fast break points on the other end, but certainly not complaining. Mann gives it to Wilson. Wilson will call for a little pick and fade with Bridges. Bridges has got that quick trigger. Wilson will give him an off-ball screen. There's a 3 by Mann. No good. Rebound by Williams and the Nets. Williams will bring it down. Dump it down. There's a rejection, but Wilson gets called for the foul. Oh, what do you know? Wilson and Wilson. And the Wilson for the Brooklyn Nets just missed his first free throw. 1 of 2. 32-30 Brooklyn. Wilson in the corner. Wilson with the drive. Wilson scores. Beautiful finish with the smaller defender on him. How about Jackson Wilson? 4 for 5 to begin his NBA career with 8 points, a couple of rebounds, an assist. He's got that teammate grade up to a B+. Now Wilson of the Brooklyn Nets has the ball in his hands. Hornets playing solid defense, making the Nets burn every second on that shot clock. Williams guarded tightly by Knippel. He's got to make something happen, and he does. Somehow, some way, he gets that shot to fall. Thankfully, it was only a 2. Now Wilson will get a play going for Knippel. See if he can get that three-pointer popping. Here he comes. Knippel for 3. No good. Rebound by Johnson. Wilson played the role of Jokic and took the point guard position on that trip down the floor. Now here's Williams. Williams off a screen. Williams for 3. No good. Rebound Wilson. Wilson. Into the corner for Sexton. Back to Wilson. Outside Bridges. Bridges. He'll use a screen. Kick out. Wilson for 3. Got it! First three-pointer of Wilson's career. And it comes in his NBA debut. He's doing a little bit of everything, and the Hornets have a lead. 35-34. 2 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. A wide open 3 on the other side, and Brooklyn with the answer. 37-35. Man down the floor to Wilson. Back to man. Off-ball screen set by Wilson, now Bridges. Wilson at the 3, but doesn't take it. Now he finds Sexton. Sexton. Wilson cutting, but the ball gets deflected. It's stolen by Clowney. Up ahead. Johnson. Out to Whitehead. Nets work the perimeter, and now Johnson. Williams with the right hand and gives it to Wilson in the left corner. Williams isolates. Williams kicks it down to Clowney, and Clowney with the flush. Wilson was there, but it didn't affect Clowney's game one bit. Nets back on top. It's a 4-point game. Wilson to man. Wilson outside. Off-ball screen. Here's Sexton. Sexton off a screen from Wilson. Wilson trying to drive inside, but again, Clowney is there for the steal. Whitehead to Williams. Outside Clowney. Whitehead. Clowney driving. Tried to swing it to Williams, nearly lost the handle, but the Nets able to keep possession. 3 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Williams driving. Tough layup. No good. Wilson with the rebound. Up ahead, Sexton. Sexton driving. Layup goes. Wilson will be credited with that assist. And it's back to a 2-point game at 39-37. Timeout on the floor, taken by the Nets. Fans are psyched up here on opening night in the NBA season for a lot of reasons. With basketball being back in general, and a lot of young stars making their NBA debut. Knippel, the Hornets' first-round pick, and Jackson Wilson, the Hornets' second-round pick. Here is Thomas trying to do it himself. Goes for 3, but it misses. Wilson up ahead. Tried to hit Ball. Ball's able to handle it. Outside for Green. Now Wilson. He'll dribble it around. Hit Ball in the corner. Here is LaMelo. Uses the screen. Out to Wilson. Wilson shoots. Wilson scores. LaMelo Ball with the assist. Wilson now with 13 points. Shooting 86% on Hall of Fame. Thomas looking around. Gives it into the post for Demon. Demon over LaMelo Ball. Can't hook it home. Ball gets the rebound. Hornets with a chance to take the lead. Green left open for three. He's got it! Wilson with the assist. Charlotte leads 42-39. Up ahead, Claxton. He flushes it over Wilson.
Assist goes to
Good fast break by the Brooklyn Nets. I'll tell you what. Let's fix this camera here. I'm going to play on... Or that's better. We'll play on 2K. See the court a little better now. Here's Sexton. Off a screen from Wilson and a foul. That reach-in foul was against Cam Thomas. It'll be his first. Wilson posting up. He's got that takeover. Calls for a Miller cut. Wilson hits him. Brandon Miller scores the layup. And that's assist number 4 for Wilson tonight. Thomas. Jab step. Poked away by Ball. And he is off to the races. Charlotte by 5. 4:17 to go in the first half. Wolf. Demon. Demon. Off a screen. Demon. It's 6 on the shot clock. Claxton over Wilson. Wilson bothers him on the layup and forces the miss. Up ahead, Brandon Miller. Miller pulls up. Miller can't get the shot to go from 20 feet out. Rebound by the Nets, and here's Mann. Mann crosses over. Mann out to Demon beyond the three-point line. Demon back to Mann, and now Wolf. Wolf posts up Claxton. Got a mismatch, and he scores with the foul.
defensive foul. Pat Connaughton.
The majority of the damage by Brooklyn has been done in that paint. This time, Pat Connaughton is the victim of the and one.
Nicholas Claxton.
And now Nicholas Claxton will go to the line. He misses the free throw, however. But Mason Plumlee, what do you know? The person that we're trying to outperform just pulls a noob move, and he throws the ball off the back of the glass. The ball goes back to the Nets in a three-point game. Boy, that could be a momentum killer. Wolf on the inbound underneath his own goal. Thomas kicks it over to Demon. Backdoor Claxton, and he dunks it again. Now LaMelo Ball. Wilson wants it. He brings it down. He's run a floppy with LaMelo. He's got that size advantage. Great screens. LaMelo Ball for three! And he swishes it. Perfect play call there. Wilson now with 6 boards, 5 assists to go along with 13 points and an A- teammate grade. What an NBA debut he is having. Claxton with the jab step. Claxton trying to drive. Claxton lays it up and in. What a game for Nicholas Claxton. He's now got 12 points. Him and Wilson have been trading punches all night. You know what? I like that play with Ball. Let's do it again. He's playing the Jokic role. Over to Ball. Ball back outside for Wilson. With his hands down, but Wilson can't hit the three on him. Rebound by the Nets. Thomas. Wilson cuts the paint off this time. Now Thomas to Wolf. Man. Outside Demon. Three-pointer for the lead. No good. Wilson on the rebound. Up ahead he goes to Brandon Miller. Miller pops it out to Wilson. Miller, he's got a mismatch. Miller back to Wilson. Wilson pump fakes out to Connaughton. Now Wilson. Cut to the basket, LaMelo. Go LaMelo, go LaMelo. Oh, he can't get it to go. Nets bring the ball back down. Trailing by 2. Inside Wolf. Wilson playing good defense. And Wolf commits the 3-second violation. Great defense by the rookie. And he'll take a seat. So when Wilson came in the game, the Hornets were losing by 3. Now they're up 2. We got a tie game heading into halftime. Not too shabby. We might be getting a triple-double here, ladies and gentlemen. a game this has been so far. And now it's time for our $10,000 half-court shot.
Drums, please.
Let's listen in.
Bring up the shot. Let's hear it for our contestants.
Well, that's a nice little touch 2K added to their game. I wish they'd do more with it, though. All right, good to see you, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaq, but we got you on mute, so yours truly is going to handle the commentary here today. Let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. I wish they'd show ours, you know, the Charlotte Hornets, the team we actually play for, but it looks like a pretty tough schedule. They got Donovan Mitchell, Victor Wembanyama, and Kevin Durant and Trae Young. That's 4 superstars back to back to back to back. Okay, now to business. Brooklyn and Charlotte, opening night, 53-53. The Nets had the hot start, but Wilson and the Charlotte Hornets, they're definitely fighting here for this hometown crowd. We got a sellout here. The fans are definitely getting their money's worth. Good start for LaMelo Ball. He's got 10 points, 7 assists, 2 rebounds. Don't forget about Wilson with 13 points and I believe 6 boards and 5 assists. Both teams are shooting pretty equal. 53% for Brooklyn, 56% for the Charlotte Hornets. As we get back to the action, let's see who can pull away and start the season undefeated with hopes of still being 82-0. So the Hornets, the starters definitely did their thing. They start off with a 10-point run in the opening 7 minutes of the third. And now it looks like it's on us to protect it. So Clowney on the inbound. Wilson will defend it. Now Demon. Brooklyn down by 10, and they need a comeback. Here's a bounce pass to Clowney.
The assist. Demon.
Boy, Clowney has been taunting after every single basket. Must have forgot his team is down 8 points. Now Wilson will slow it down. Swing it out to Sexton. With 10 to shoot, we'll do a screen and roll. Sexton to Wilson. Wilson says right back at you. You going to flush it? Well, I can do that too. That's 15 points now for Wilson. He's made 7 out of his first 9 from the floor. I've been a little slow on defense on a couple of plays. That's my fault. I'll take responsibility for that. But hey, if we're being optimistic, it's only 2 points instead of a 3. I can live with that, especially with a 10-point lead. We got to keep the momentum of the game on our side. And I like this pace that we're going at. Here's a tough floater. Another successful trip for the Hornets defense to force that miss. Outside Wilson. Here's Knipple. I'll tell you what. Let's post up Knipple and free up Ball. Ball for 3. Yes, sir! LaMelo! From deep. And that's the 6th assist on the night for Wilson. 13 points. The lead just keeps on growing for the Charlotte Hornets here in this NBA season opener. Clowney trying to get Wilson, and he finally cools down. Wilson gets him to miss. Ball out to Wilson. Sexton. Hornets get some quick ball movement going, and here's LaMelo. LaMelo off a screen from Wilson, steps back and hits him on the curl. Wilson cannot finish the layup. Gets his own rebound, however, and dunks it with authority. Clean up on aisle 7. Jackson Wilson's wearing the uniform. Get me a mop. 92-77 Hornets. Williams pulls up. Williams gets the roll. Never mind, it misses. I thought for sure that was on the way down. It's not Brooklyn's night, preferably the second half. Wilson trying to cut back door again, but Williams is not falling for it. Great steal by the Nets. They need something, trailing by 15. They don't have much time left. There's only 1 quarter. We wind down the third. 10.5 minutes remaining in this game. 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Here's another miss by the Nets. Wilson pulls down his 12th board and gives it to LaMelo Ball. In the corner, Wilson. Wilson surveys. Kicks to Williams. Ball. Back to Wilson. And now Wilson calls for a LaMelo Ball cut. but he throws a turnover. It's Wilson's second turnover. I don't know why LaMelo Ball stopped on his way to the basket, but it is what it is. Final seconds, three-pointer top of the key, it's through. Well, that was a big play by the Brooklyn Nets, believe it or not. Their defense gets back-to-back steals, and then they send this game into the fourth with a triple. They needed that because they still have a lot of ground to make up. What a run by the Hornets out of the locker room. It went from a tie game at 53-53 to 90-78. Or was it 92-80? We'll have to find out here in just a moment. Sorry, folks, it's tough to broadcast and play at the same time. Yes, this is a live commentary, and when you're also playing in it, make things rather difficult. And to top it all off, we're playing the Hall of Fame. But hey, we're doing it. Clowney to begin the fourth quarter. It's a layup over Wilson. That was great defense, but better offense. Now the Hornets will entrust Wilson with the point guard position. He'll start it out with Con Knippel. Knippel's had a nice game so far. See if he can keep it up from the corner. He gets it to go. This electrifying first-round draft pick from Duke University has been lighting it up tonight for the Hornets. Intercepted by Bridges. Into the corner for Wilson. Jab steps. Now gives it to Mann. The Hornets should be in no hurry with a 15-point lead. Sexton out to Wilson. Wilson. The hand is down. Wilson will pull up, but it's no good. Rebound Brooklyn. Williams. Out to Johnson. Nets need points, and they need them quickly. That's not going to help, though. Bridges with the steal. Wilson to Sexton in the corner. Back to Wilson. Wilson with the slam. Look at that ball movement by the Charlotte Hornets. Clowney was half a second too late. That's all the time Wilson needs down there. 97-82. The screen for Williams. Backdoor Clowney. Wilson with great defense and a rebound. Wilson to Bridges. Bridges to a cutting Wilson. Wilson's layup. Got it! That's up to 21 points now. 21, 13, and 7. And the Hornets may be on their way to victory in this debut. Johnson steps back for three. He can't get it to go. All the momentum is on Charlotte's side right now. Wilson in the corner for Knippel. Wilson sees he's got to guard him, so he'll put him in the post. Draws the double team. Kicks to Sexton. Back outside. Let's see if the double team comes again. It does indeed. Wilson to Bridges. Knippel. Another three! Right between the eyes. Timeout. Brooklyn Nets. What a nice run. What a second half. Hornets with a 102-82 lead with 7:40 remaining in this one. Here comes Johnson. What a performance tonight for Wilson and this whole Hornets squad. 21 points, 14 rebounds, and 7 assists on Hall of Fame. There's another turnover. Sexton backdoor Knippel, and he draws the foul.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Hornets, Knippel. 2 shots.
So Knippel able to knock down his first free throw. It's been a very efficient performance top to bottom for this Charlotte team that is drawing a lot of anticipation. This franchise has seen a lot of losing over the years, but it looks like there's finally some promise with this young and developing core. And Wilson may be on his way to cracking the starting lineup sooner rather than later. He keeps putting forth performances like this, he'll be on his way. 104-82. As we wrap this game up, we're heading into the final 7 minutes. This is still doable for the Nets, but they need to get going. It ain't over until it's over. Williams able to draw a double team on that shot. Nets can't sink it from 10 feet out, and here comes Wilson feeding it to Bridges. The defense breaks down, and Bridges with the two-handed flush. And there's that taunt that the Brooklyn Nets were hitting the Hornets with the entire first half. Looks like we're getting the last laugh here tonight. Yeah, Clowney, I'm talking to you. You're the one who kept doing that every time you put 2 points on the board. Cam Thomas out to Johnson for 3. He can't break the cold streak. Wilson the rebound. Wilson squeezing the orange and gives it to Sexton. Bridges inside Wilson. He's got a guard on him, so he'll scoop it up and in. Wilson using his size advantage that time, and he's up to 23 points. He's also grabbed 16 rebounds and contributed with 8 assists. Teammate grades in an A, almost an A+. 6 minutes left. Williams shoots. Williams misses. Another rebound by Wilson. Wilson to a cutting ball. Ball gets blocked. Clowney the rebound. Thomas spinning. Pulls up. No good. Rebound by Wilson. LaMelo Ball, fast break. Ball in the corner for Sexton. To Wilson. Wilson trying to hit Sexton on the back door. And he does. One more assist and Wilson will have a triple-double in his first game in the NBA. Pretty remarkable. Williams converts the layup and finally ends the drought for the Nets, which spanned multiple minutes. 110-84. Hornets wrapping this game up. Here is a pick with Knipple. Knipple spinning, but Wilson throws it right into the arms of Williams. Williams spinning, trying to drive on Wilson, but it's no good. Offensive rebound by Williams. Thomas on the spin. Thomas out to Clowney. Wilson back to contest him. He misses. Knipple to Wilson. Knipple's had the hot hand, so we'll go to him. Here we go on the floppy. Knipple. Outside Wilson. Wilson for 3. No good. Rebound Brooklyn. Thomas. Hits Johnson. Johnson steps back. 4 minutes remaining in this game. And it's all Charlotte Hornets, 110-84. They have taken this game by storm after these teams were tied at 53 heading into halftime. Here's a 3 on the way. No good. On the rebound, it's Wilson. Wilson taking it himself. Out to Knipple. Now to Wilson. Got that guard. Here comes the double teams. Wilson to Bridges. Bridges back outside for Wilson. Wilson cans the triple. Wilson's second 3 of the night in 5 attempts from beyond the arc. 113-84. It's a blowout here in Charlotte. Thomas dribbling. Still dribbling, refusing to give it up. Thomas forces up a bad shot. Wilson with rebound number 20. Up ahead for Bridges. Bridges back to Wilson. Here comes a pick and fade with Knipple. Wilson kicks it to him. Back outside. Now it's LaMelo Ball. Ball for 3. Triple-double! Can you believe it? Triple-double for the rookie. Claxton over Wilson. No. Ball in the corner. Off ball screen. And there's a steal. 2:20 to go. It's a 26-21-10 game for Wilson. Here's a tip. Thomas with 7 seconds to shoot. Boy, this Hornets defense is refusing to budge. Sensationally done by Bridges. Now Wilson on the fast break. Wanted to hit Bridges, but instead he'll leave it the ball. Here's a screen. LaMelo. Step back. That's gorgeous. Wilson offensive rebound. Another layup is good. Wilson's been a vacuum cleaner down there. 28 points, 23 rebounds, 10 assists, and a 72% field goal. Claxton on the drive, dunks it. Claxton still has the audacity to taunt. He clearly don't care about the team. He just cares about himself. Hey, that's cool with me, though. All right, LaMelo, here we go. Make me proud one more time. Oh, he missed. That's all right. We're not in any rush at this point. We came, we saw, and we conquered tonight. We have been contesting almost every single shot. And I love that. On the double. Wilson kicks to Bridges. Back to Wilson. Why are they leaving Concanipolo? But he doesn't want it. So they'll dish it to Wilson instead. And he's got a 30-piece. Brooklyn Nets are all discombobulated and confused. They send doubles, it won't work. 120-86. Final seconds. Clowney on the back door. There's the dunk. Now Ball. Up ahead, Wilson. Oh, you want to keep your hand down? I'll pull that right over you. Wilson rubs more salt in the wound. 33 points on the night. 24 rebounds and 10 assists. Here is Williams. Off a screen. Williams drives and converts a tough leaner. And the ball will go into, well, LaMelo Ball. And he'll just dribble it out. As a matter of fact, I'll take it. Well, Clowney, you can taunt all you want after you dunk a basketball, but you're not going to be celebrating after a win. That would be us. The Charlotte Hornets open the NBA season with a 123-90 statement win over the Brooklyn Nets. And yours truly, believe it or not, was the star of the game off the bench. Don't get me wrong, everybody played a key contribution, and the starters, I don't think I gave enough credit for the run they made to start the third. But you talk about making a statement and proving that we belong in the starting lineup, I think we did that tonight. Got 3 3-pointers, got 10 assists, grabbed 20-plus rebounds, and surpassed 30 points with an efficient shooting percentage. Not bad. Let me handle this team chemistry while I'm at it. All right, for everybody who needs clarification, there you go. Hall of Fame, 10-minute quarters. Hardest difficulty. And this is our first box score. Look at me and LaMelo. We went 28 for 40, 8 for 14 from the three. And we both had more than 30 points. And look at me. I didn't have any steals or blocks. I could have had a better game defensively. I mean, I'm not going to duck that. But look at this. 33 points, 24 rebounds, 10 assists. Nikola Jokic type numbers. Maybe you could even say that about, you know, a player I looked up to growing up, Tim Duncan. He was the walking triple-double of the last generation. Maybe the next one after Jokic is me. Who knows? Only time will tell. But for now, we're going to bid you adieu. This has been Action Jackson Wilson with NBA 2K26. An NBA debut to remember, if I do say so myself. Jesus loves you guys. God bless your week. I hope to be back here in the next couple days. Till then, peace and love. Or should I say, the peace that passes beyond understanding and the unconditional love. In the name of Jesus, may it be yours today. Both of those things. See you next time here on the Ladder of Light Gaming YouTube channel.